So let me talk about the negatives of the 5x5. Longer classes, 70 minutes. Let me explain the concern with this from our teachers. They felt it's difficult, or feel it's difficult, with 7th and 8th graders to keep that attention span beyond about 50 minutes to an hour. So that's a concern they had. Decreased instructional time, and let me explain, because the 5x5, 5x5, you have 70 minutes over a 2-day span. You see your students every other day for a class. On a 7-period day, you see the students every day for 50 minutes. So it's a comparison of 100 minutes of instructional time over a 2-day span for 7 periods, as opposed to a 5x5, you get 70 minutes over a 2-day span. The other concern is for the non-blocked subjects, the teacher workload goes up to 280 students, which is a concern for relationships. They feel that need to create some relationships, and it's more doable with, again, 140 or less, or again, 280 just makes it more difficult. The difficulty in finding teachers in double block subjects. The majority of schools that are moving to a 5x5 are trying to double block math and English. Also looking at science, but the two areas that are difficult to find teachers in right now is math and science. Last year we had 2 teachers, Miss Lindsay and Miss Yockey, that both wanted to stay at home and become parents. And we tried to replace them at that time with math teachers. And there's just a shortage right now. So many of the schools that, although we may want to double block some of those core subjects, the teachers aren't available to hire. So that's a concern. And then minimal staff support. On a scale of 1 to 10, average score was about 2 or 3 across the board. Impact on my child. And this slide is targeted specifically for our dual immersion parents. They had a lot of questions. As I mentioned, that's 13% of our students next year will be in dual immersion. They're required by the state to take these 2 elective classes, or the 2 world language classes. One is the language class, and second is the media and culture class. So this impacts, as I mentioned, their electives. When you look at instructional time, as I just mentioned, on a 7-period day, they would get 100 minutes per day in the target language, between the language class and the culture class, 100 minutes per day. On a 5x5 block, 70 minutes of instructional time on the 5x5. So that's a little bit, so you're aware of how it would impact your child. Some things we've looked at with the counselors, administrators to lessen the impact. One is, although our school has a strong belief of the importance of high literacy scores, this is something we've done as a school for a number of years, is a reading and writing class for our 7th graders. They get 2 periods of language arts. They get the regular class and then the reading and writing. We have found this to be beneficial across the board, helping raise our test scores, helping students' literacy scores increase. So one thing if students have high literacy scores, if we go to the 5x5 or a 7-period, especially the 7-period, they would not be required to take the reading and writing, which we've done in the past. Students that are in dual immersion would not be required to take the culture and media class, although it's expected by the state if they want to free up to take more electives. And then we also offer that culture and media class as a semester class. Then our counselors will make it a diligent and concerted effort to help parents and students get their desired elective classes. That's something we will work hard to do, regardless of the schedule. For interested individuals, there is also the opportunity to take some online courses available through the district to free up electives. You just have to work with your counselor to sign up for those. They're free during the school year. They do cost in the summer. And then the possibility of discussing with the community council other classes that could be offered outside the workday if teachers are willing to do it. We've already started some conversation with the seminary building on offering seminary before school, and also our jazz band. Mr. Heidel has talked about offering that before school to provide more opportunities for those students to take some desired classes. What are other schools doing? Of the 15 junior highs in our district, for next year, these are their plans to move towards the following schedule. So a 7-period day, and then a 5-by-5 schedule. The last slide, again, my efforts is to work with our school community council to make a decision that benefits our school. We want a good outcome with this, one that will benefit our students. So that's what we're after. The purpose of this informational video is to give you the opportunity to see this, hopefully, and I hope the information we've shared has been valuable. But if you have questions, want to share input or concerns, don't hesitate, and please share them with Sarah Noel. She's our school community council chair, and myself, and we will make sure to share those with the community council as we move forward with this decision. Thank you again for your attention. Please don't hesitate to email me with any questions. Give me a call if you need to. We're here to serve your children. So thank you and have a great day.